Sydney Radka, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is April 28th already, and we are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I'm joined by Jim Sinicropi, and as always, last Wednesday of the month, Katherine Chase of the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail. Today's show is brought to you by Cafe 19 in Seneca Falls, where they have different lunch specials that they put out every week. You can check out this week's specials on their Facebook, or you can stop in and get your seasonal favorites before they are gone. For example, today they have, I need to zoom in, a buffalo chicken salad, which is an all-white meat chicken tossed with buffalo mayo, a creamy blue cheese, and mixed with greens on a toasted croissant. Like, that sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, I just had to throw in there, they have a grilled cheese gone bananas panini, which is a sharp cheddar cheese with applewood smoked bacon, caramelized onions, and banana peppers on sourdough.
Very unique things Casey's cooking up over there at Cafe 19. And yes, I ate there yesterday, and I got a bowl of the white chicken chili that was amazing. It was really, really good.
That's awesome. Speaking of amazing, all this food that I'm smelling that I get to eat today, I'm very excited about because we are letting people know about Cinco de Mayo pairings.
Yes, hello, Katherine. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Welcome back to you. You weren't here last time.
That's right.
Here.
I was disappointed I missed out last month.
Wow, that was Josh was great. Yeah, Josh had fun and enjoyed it.
Maybe I should retire and let Josh take over.
I don't know if he could handle. I don't know if he wants to do it every single month with us.
He doesn't like it as much.
We're a lot. Are you glad to be here today?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So we are 1 week away from Cinco de Mayo.
Yay!
It is next Wednesday. We use an excuse to just eat Mexican food and drink margaritas, but it wouldn't be a Wine Wednesday if I didn't show you how to pair wine with Cinco de Mayo.
Absolutely.
And wine is a bit more milder than tequila, so since it's a Wednesday night, it's probably a better idea to switch to wine, just because you have to work the next day.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, to start our culinary adventure, we have chips and guacamole.
Yay! Okay.
And Jim's showing up the whole, spread.
It's trying. It's not working.
I'll just run down what we have just to pique the interest. We have chips and guacamole, carne asada tacos, chicken quesadillas, elote, or Mexican street corn, rice and beans, and churros.
So perfect.
Churros.
Okay, so perfect.
The churros are invisible because I forgot them.
I was like, wait, we have churros here?
I have it on the list. We'll still talk about it, but we'll save that for a later date. Okay, so chips and guac. We are pairing that with Montezuma Winery's 20 Years Blanc de Blanc. This is a new release, just released last week.
Yay.
Yep. Okay. This is their 20th anniversary. It's taken them 6 years to complete this sparkling wine.
Wow.
Yep, and they just released it, and so I wanted to feature it. And as I think I've taught you before, sparkling wine goes really good with salty foods.
Yes, you did.
Popcorn, chips and guacamole. I'm really excited to try this. You'll find lemon, honey, brioche, green apples when you taste it. Remember, sip, eat, sip.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Oh, no. You said sip, eat, sip. I already had taken a bite of the
one of these days you'll get it. This is delicious.
This is amazing.
I'm sure it would also be good with orange juice, but it's good alone.
No, I don't need... No, I forgot. Oh, so this is a bubbly, like you said.
Yeah, it's a bubbly.
Okay, and it took them 6 years, and it just came out last week?
Yeah, I mean, they have to start with some wine, then they let it ferment, and they do all the processes of making the traditional...
Where's this from again?
Montezuma Winery.
Montezuma Winery.
Yep, just released last week. This is their 20th anniversary Blanc de Blanc.
Amazing.
Really good.
Yep.
I got a lot of my female friends in my cohort enjoy the sparkling.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
It's so fun, and it pairs... Honestly, I think it would pair with probably everything on this plate.
Okay, did you do it because it went so perfect?
Bubbly is just that versatile. I did it because I really wanted to try it, and I wanted to talk about it since they just released it and put a lot of work into it. But it also pairs well as your appetizer with chips and guacamole.
Seriously, this guacamole is really so good.
I made the trip to Aldi myself.
Oh, love it.
How's that pairing? I haven't tried yet. I'm doing all the talking.
It's so perfect. I'm like, gotta do it again. I'm obsessed. Jim here very much loves Mexican food, I feel like. Is that correct?
I do. I like all kinds of food, but
I love
a good Mexican restaurant.
Right, but I feel like you eat Mexican a lot, and now are you going to go home and do like a Mexican theme thing with wines?
And Cinco de Mayo, maybe.
Yeah, I think you should. I think this will be perfect.
Yeah. Everybody can. And you won't feel as bad Thursday morning.
Very true.
So while you guys are enjoying that, I'll move on to our Carne Asada tacos. It is topped with some Mexican... queso fresco. I'm like, what is it called?
Queso fresco.
Queso fresco, yes. So this is paired with a Gewürztraminer from Cayuga Ridge.
Don't forget who won that one.
Yeah, I did not. I almost wrote it in my notes, but I knew you'd mention it.
Love it.
This is a crisp, fruit-forward wine, so it complements the fresh, citrusy components of the Carne Asada marinade. You could also pair it with a Pinot Noir, since it's a light-bodied red, and you do have the red meat.
Oh, okay. These are the cutest little tacos, by the way. Do you see how small they are?
And this skirt is from where? I'm sorry.
Cayuga Ridge.
Cayuga Ridge.
Wow, this color.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just was smelling.
It's so aromatic.
It's a mild.
Is it?
It's a little. My first thing was milder. I was expecting.
It is pretty mild.
Yeah. Which is great.
Yeah, because Gewürz isn't my favorite. So yeah, I made these little corn shells. I just bought the soft corn tortillas, cut them in a circle, and then baked them in between the bottom of a cupcake tin, just to make them smaller and a little bit more podcast friendly.
They'd be like nice appetizers.
Yeah,
they're cute.
I just knew us chowing a whole taco isn't necessarily as beautiful looking as maybe a smaller taco.
Who's really trying to look good when they're eating tacos or anything?
That's fair.
I can't stand the people that do that. They're like, oh, I'm not going to eat in front of people. No.
Yeah.
Not me. Oh. So good.
This does pair good. It's fun, too, to think of pairing the wines with Mexican, because most people just want a margarita.
Right.
But
love me
certainly
some
options.
And, like, yeah, if you you don't even know how to make a margarita. Some people, I feel like,
it's
now
complex.
they can go home.
Yeah. But a lot of the wines that we're sampling through today have some of the citrusy qualities that a margarita has. Because a margarita pairs with all your Mexican dishes, and so these wines are kind of similar to that.
You made a little chimichurri, too.
I made a little chimichurri, too. I did. It was my first time.
This, did you say with the finishes with this, I almost feel like it's like a, not buttery, but like a thicker finish. Does that make sense? Try it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like,
it's lasting. It's got a
velvety
finish. Yeah, velvety.
It's like
it's very smooth.
Yeah, I really love it.
It just seems like a good summer wine or good with Mexican food. I think I don't know. For me, I was thinking if I was going to have wine with Mexican food, I would want the wine to be a little bit thirst quenching as opposed to
because if it's spicy, you want something cold and crisp to kind of neutralize the spice. I don't have anything super spicy here.
That's good.
This skirt is perfect though for it.
It is really good. I've said before, I'm not a Gewürz fan, but the more I try, the more I find some I do, and some I don't like. This one's really good. It's really refreshing. It pairs really well with Asian foods too. Anything with like a more unique flavor.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I know I just dropped some down my shirt.
Up next, the classic chicken quesadilla.
Oh, okay.
This is one of my favorites. I make it all the time. We are pairing it with Orabella. It is an unoaked Chardonnay from Long Point, and Orabella means golden beauty in Italian.
I love it.
And the owner is very Italian, so...
Oh, so a little Italian influence on this one.
A little bit.
And very delicious. The color chicken is very light.
Yeah, it's
almost
in comparison to the other one, the Gewürz.
Right. Okay,
standalone, it would be more golden, I think.
Okay. Let's see.
So this is low acid. It's fresh aromas. It pairs really well with the chicken and the cheese, and it's neutral. Again, you want to pair your wine color almost with your meat color in a sense. You got your white meats with your white wines and your red meats with your red wines. And in some cases it does swap over, but that's kind of the rule of thumb for pairing.
Yum. The quesadilla is so perfect. It was really hot. I almost burnt my
This is very drinkable Chardonnay. Like
these are great quesadillas too.
That bottle will go fast.
I love it all. Okay.
I haven't eaten yet, but I will.
You haven't had anything to eat yet?
I got a lot to say.
Yeah,
I'll let you guys enjoy while I'll talk.
No problem. I'll sit here and eat and drink.
You guys can go
30 minutes.
Every couple of bites.
So good.
So now up
again,
next,
the fact that this is lighter and a little more refreshing really does go good with the Mexican food.
It really does. It's perfect.
Another thing that you could pair, you could do a Riesling or even a Sauvignon Blanc with the quesadilla, and even the others too. A Sauvignon Blanc is very citrusy and limey, and that would complement everything really well.
It's so good. Do you think a lot of people go to the Mexican restaurants and ask for a glass of wine?
Probably not, but now they'll know how.
No.
Yeah.
They'll get, the Modelo, Corona, tequila, probably. Their Mexican wines.
This is so
good. Or
good.
the cerveza.
Love a good cerveza. Just kidding. I actually don't.
Or margaritas, seem to be the top.
I'm a sucker for a good margarita. I do enjoy margaritas.
The margaritas at the Mexican restaurants hit different. Very different than the ones that you make at home.
I can't make anything at home properly. It's way too alcoholic.
Yeah,
I can't be held responsible.
Yeah, no, I love it.
So up next, I have elote, also known as Mexican street corn.
Ooh.
So normally this is cream smothered straight on the cob with some Mexican cheese and sriracha or chipotle or cayenne or whatever you choose and lime juice. I did it in a dish because, again, the camera situation. I could be ear to ear with the cream. Some recipes call for mayonnaise mixed with sour cream. I used a Mexican cream that I actually found at Walmart. It's a little bit sweeter than sour cream from what they say. I grilled the corn and then cut it off the cob to give it still that grilled corn
Dang, good job.
texture.
And what are we pairing this with?
Good question. Pinot Grigio from Varick Winery.
We love a Pinot on here.
Yes, we do. It's citrusy. It's fruit forward, so it'll cut through the creaminess of the Mexican cream. It'll neutralize a little bit of the spice I sprinkled on the top. And so the spice is how you choose it. I didn't do a lot because I don't know your preferences.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, but you could also go with the Unoak Chard in front of us or even a citrusy Riesling. I honestly think everything would pair with everything here that we have. I know you don't usually eat sides just alone, but I wanted to show them some love and pair them with something.
Oh, I would eat this alone. This is so perfect. Where's this one from again?
Varick Winery.
Very good. Very good.
It's
Everything's
a good
so
Grigio.
good.
Pinot Grigio with the corn and the cream. Oh, it's good. It is good here on a Wednesday morning.
I know. I'm like, I'm set for the day after you leave. Like, in every aspect.
Oh, yeah, this is my lunch usually on Wine Wednesdays.
They have all been so good.
I know, I'm like, I can't wait to eat.
The sweetness of the corn, really, and then you take a sip of the wine, it really
imagine if corn was
nicely.
in season, too. Like, this isn't even seasoned corn. I peeled it, and it was so, like, bland in color. I'm like, this isn't going to be great. But, once, obviously, August hits, and we have our good corn around here, it would really exemplify it, I think.
You bringing this makes me want to, like, when I'm at some festival or something, and they're like, they always have the street corn little setups. I never think to get it.
Yep, it's really common. I did a little bit of research. It's really common in Mexico and in certain places to have those street corn vendors. Disney World does the elote in a cup. Elote en boso. Just, I think, to make it more portable.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, because it's just slobbered in that cream, so it's not, clean to eat.
This is really delicious.
Thank you.
It is so good. Oh, I love it.
And it's supposed to have a squeeze of lime, but I also forgot the lime.
Guess what? Life happens.
Life does happen, but I think the lime would probably
Yeah, the lime. I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
Lime goes good on everything.
Lime goes good in all Mexican.
Yeah.
You've been perfect for every single one of these Wine Wednesdays.
First time. I forgot 2 things.
First time you forget something, give yourself a break.
It stressed me out.
Give yourself a break.
It'll be fine. I have one last side. It's just rice and beans. Okay. Pretty standard. This is paired with a Cab Franc Rosé from Goose Watch. Again, Goose Watch is so versatile. It would pair, I think, with everything on here. Definitely with the rice. If you're using a Spanish rice that has tomato or cumin in it, you can go a little heavier red with it if you were just eating rice and drinking wine. But again,
definitely noticing a theme for the Cinco de Mayo. You want lighter, cleaner, more refreshing, crisp.
Yes,
wines.
Especially if you're really spicy. The crisper it is, the more it'll cut into that spice.
You don't want a dry cab.
No, that would be terrible. Yeah. I mean, go ahead if you really like it, but it would not complement each other well at all.
Good old classic rice and beans. How can you go wrong with that? I have a Cinco de Mayo party.
Yeah.
When? This Saturday. And I might just have to throw a loop in because everyone's like, "Who's bringing the tequila? Who's bringing this?"
I guess our invite must have got lost in the mail, Katherine.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. I don't know what it is that you're talking about.
Sorry, guys. It's not at my residence. It's a few friends. We get together once a year and try and have a Cinco de Mayo. Last year, think of it, how weird this is. We were not making fun of Corona, but it was so new. We were like, oh yeah, if we drink enough tequila, we won't get Corona.
Oh yeah, the joke was that tequila.
You know?
I mean, we don't know that it doesn't.
Right. Well, I didn't get it, and I drink some tequila. But I'm going to bring a bottle of wine, I think, now too, and be like, look at all this good food.
Yeah, something that
isn't
isn't an oaked Chardonnay would not work. You want that unoaked, the stainless steel Chardonnay. The butteriness of the oak just wouldn't quite complement any of it. And unfortunately, what we did have in the end was sweet cream churros to be dipped in hot fudge. I remember the fudge, but the churros are still in the freezer. I cheated. Aldi was featuring churros this week, so I got those. But we do have the wine, at least a pair with it.
We'll try that.
I grabbed a Doobie's Dark from Swedish Hill. It is.
Yeah, this was interesting. Something different,
Yep,
right?
it's a Concord grape. So it's on the sweeter side.
I smell it. I love it.
I know you love it. So the grapiness complemented, the cream of the churro and the fudge, just for a really good dessert.
You still had the fudge. You should have just.
I still had the fudge. Yeah.
Dip into the fudge.
Dip it in. Yeah. You could also pair a churro with a catawba or another fruit wine, like blackberry briar, triple berry, one of those.
Oh, This is like a classic, like. When I first started drinking wine, I wanted the ones that basically taste like grape juice, and this is what I get out of this.
Yeah, this is great.
I'm so upset. This would have tasted so good with the churro and the chocolate.
Oh, I'm picturing it, and I know.
So someone out there, try that and let me know how it was.
Yes, please comment and let us know how it goes. But this is really good.
It's really refreshing. I can't drink a lot, but like this glass
for dessert, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's really refreshing and a different way to end your Mexican feast.
It could definitely, I feel
my Mexican feast is still underway over
Oh yeah, because you know what I do next? I go back through the train.
Yeah, like now I'm about to start.
Yeah, I think that's great. But do you guys actually like participate in any Cinco de Mayo stuff, or is it just like? For us, I feel like you guys are like, oh, it's just a Cinco de Mayo. It's nothing.
I did a little bit of research about Cinco de Mayo, and it's really more of an American holiday. It's really low-key in Mexico. Yeah. We just have commercialized it and turned it into a way to eat and drink.
That's exactly it.
So it's fine.
25 years ago, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th came and went. And then all of a sudden, like Spuds McKenzie or whoever it was, some alcohol company decided that they were going to blow it up, and since then it's become a drinking holiday.
Yep, similar to St. Patrick's Day.
It's just fine. More holidays, the better.
Both holidays that I love, but it is a little bit more significant in my family now because my niece was born on Cinco de Mayo. So like we always make the joke, we're like, you don't even know how much fun you're going to have when you get older because you're going to celebrate your birthday and Cinco de Mayo. Like, we just want to have fiesta with her every year and can't wait.
I mean, you can.
She's got a few more years till she can participate in the margaritas, but it's going to be good when it happens. So there is a significance for me, and I'm going to use that as a reason to drink and eat good food.
You don't need a reason.
Do I? Right, I don't need no reason. I'm living my life. I'm living my best life at that.
So moral of the story, please, is that wine can pair with anything. I mean, we just tasted our way through 6 wines, had 6 little Mexican Tex-Mex different dishes, and everything was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I kind of went back and like I had some of the chicken quesadillas with some of the other wines too, and they all paired pretty well. I mean, the key being for your Mexican dinner, something lighter, something crisp, not dry, sweet. So you can go sweet, but certainly you're going to probably tend more towards the whites.
Yes.
And
I've noticed that too.
A Pinot Noir would have worked with the Carne Asada,
right?
But maybe not with some of the others.
But the rest were all pretty versatile.
Yeah.
They were all good. I really liked the Gertz. Was kind of maybe one of my favorites this week.
Cool.
Which was from just let me know.
Cayuga Ridge.
Cayuga Ridge, right? Mm-hmm. That was a good one. And
let me see what my favorite.
And the very first one from Montezuma, the new release of the
Blanc de
the
Blanc.
bubbly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going through and trying them all again so I can see what my favorite was. Not cleansing my palate on the way, which is probably not good, but let's see.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think
to try this.
What is the second to last one?
Pinot Grigio?
That was this.
Oh, that's the rosé.
Yeah, I thought that was very, very good, and I really much loved the very first one, which is the most recent one, right? This is the exclusive one.
Just released last week at Montezuma to celebrate 20 years.
20 years, that's it? It seems like it's been around
a long time.
With a big 20 on it.
Right? Oh, okay. It seems like it's been around forever now. It's just like a staple.
20 years is a long time. I mean, you were like 5.
Close, but yeah, pretty much. I was. Yeah, so it has.
Yeah.
Technically, in my life, it has been a staple because it's been around.
That's it. And for them, they've grown so much. I mean, they started as beekeepers, and then now look at them. Oh. They have like a handful of wineries on both lakes, satellite tasting rooms and other locations as well.
They make a lot of different products.
A lot of different products at the different wineries too.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't even try.
It's a great year to celebrate. Great thing to celebrate.
Do you have any events that you were thinking about talking about?
Yeah. So I mentioned it last time. We're still doing it. Flights and Florals, May 14, 15, 16, and 21, 22, 23. It is a fun alternative to our wine and herb festival. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the herbs this year. It was just another pandemic hit. So we decided to make a fun twist on it. And so you get potted plants instead of potted herbs.
That's so unique.
Yep. And so it's a nice, colorful, I mean, they're outside plants, but you can enjoy it on your patio all year long.
New restrictions by New York State are restrictions being removed. You no longer have to order food when you order alcohol.
Yeah.
So does
soon.
That mean,
I think
that tastings resume as normal.
I guess it hasn't taken effect yet. I think it's May. A date in May. I'm not sure the exact date. Some may still offer that food as part of their tasting, and some may not. I guess it'll be on an individual basis.
Right. No, I always like when you go to taste wine and they have something paired, so even if it's just crackers to clean your.
Those good crackers,
Yeah, and it helps absorb the alcohol too. So you're being a little safer. But if it pairs and complements well, it's a different experience too. So some may not lose that because it is part of their new experience that they've built.
I don't think they should. I think they should just have it as an option. Honestly, like you can have it with a food pairing or you can have a regular one, but. For the time being, I'm sure you guys still have like seated tastings.
Yep, it's still like seated. That's still the mandate.
Is the Farm Winery part of the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail?
They are not.
But are they part of Seneca Lake or?
No, they're on Cayuga.
They're
technically
free agents right now.
Right now, yes.
Get them.
We're working on them.
Get them. She's gonna get them.
They're new, so it's harder for a newer winery.
I know. The only reason I bring it up, and hopefully they will join the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail because they're in Trumansburg, right?
Like, kind of in between Trumansburg and Ithaca.
Yeah.
They're like on the cusp.
Went there, we had dinner in Ithaca a couple weeks ago and stopped there. And it was really good. The wine was really good. And they did the wine, the food pairings with the wine. They had these plates with just tiny little cheese and cracker type for each wine. But I was impressed at the quality of the wine. I guess the winemaker there does a pretty good job.
But we better recruit him to the Cayuga Lake
send him the link to the show and tell him to join the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail.
Yeah, he can come on.
I mean, we've been working on it, but again, he's new. They used to be stationed.
Yeah, very small. Like it's a blue barn. They look like they have some construction going on near their blue barn, but it's definitely, you can tell they're new. But I was impressed at the quality of the wine for a new winery.
That's
Sometimes you go to these new wineries and you're just like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, Kit is the owner. He was at Sheldrake beforehand, so he's not new. So he knows what to do and how.
Well, there was a female winemaker, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've met Kit a couple times.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, that's okay. I'm like, I
don't know. Now I don't want to put you on.
A lot of times when we go, like I said, we went to dinner in Ithaca at a place called Mix, which is reviewed on our site by the Hungry Dames. I don't know if you've seen the Hungry Dames reviews, but
that is in one of the hotels, isn't it?
No, it's actually it's a weird weird building, but amazing food. I mean, really world-class type of stuff. It's a hidden
Oh, that's
gem.
awesome.
Mix.
Okay, that's good to know. Mix?
Called Mix Kitchen and Bar, I think. But usually we go to dinner like that on a Saturday. Maybe we'll say, okay, we're going to stop at this winery first. Mm-hmm. And we like to try new places. And so we chose Bet the Farm, and I was impressed. It was
that's
good.
great.
I really do love that about you guys because I catch myself going to the same places.
Yeah, you need to try new things. You need to try new wines.
There's
you need to
so
try
much
new
out there.
restaurants. There is. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! No, now more than ever.
Like the wines that we're talking about, so many. Like you have to, every time I'm like, okay, I need a list of what you just gave me so I can add it to my collection.
And to bring up the Gewürz again, I generally don't like it, but I bring it on. It pairs well with certain things, and I've been pleasantly surprised most of the time. Mm-hmm. But it's different everywhere. It's different every year. So keep trying something new.
Right.
Same with restaurants. The chefs change. Mm-hmm. Winemakers change. All of it change. Don't rule something out forever. Give it a try.
Finger Lakes were awesome.
Yeah.
The cool thing is, like you said, you can get a Gewürz or any type of wine at different wineries, and there's going to be subtle differences. That's the beautiful thing about wine. Is the individual winemakers are able to put their own kind of, everything's so unique. So, you might have a Gewürz at one place and not like it than the next place, but I am always looking for more to find something new that I can bring home. So if we go wine tasting, I'll usually, if there's one or two that really stood out for me, then we'll get 2 or 3 bottles to take home as well.
I don't even have to go wine tasting anymore. I just have to wait for Katherine to come on, and then
last Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, I think what you should do is at every Cayuga Lake Wine Trail stop, you have a little sheet that says hey, this is what I did. I paired your Mexican food. These are the wines I used. Here's the package.
So real quick, Chimichurri.
It was so good.
How did you make it?
So it has parsley, cilantro, garlic, definitely, lime juice, red wine vinegar, pepper, red pepper flakes, salt. Yep. That's about it, I think.
Yeah, no, you did a good job. It's good chimichurri.
You really did.
Yeah. I just followed a recipe. I've never had it before, but
it's easy to make. You get the fresh ingredients.
You just mix it together, and it's Argentinian is the origins, but because we technically eat Tex-Mex, it follows suit because it's Mexican and anything really Latin America,
right?
Because we don't just stick to one.
No, it's so good. Oh, yeah. No, we don't. I know that we're definitely going over, but I need to hear, Jim, about the weather to know if it's going to, start looking up for us, because I'm ready.
It's looking good out there now.
I know. It was supposed to rain all day today, and look at it now. It looks beautiful. I need to know.
Well, no. There's thunderstorms moving through later, so we'll see.
Way to bring me down.
But looking at the weekend, Friday, 50% chance of rain. Flip a coin. Might see rain, might not. Cloudy, high near 54. Breezy. Winds up out of the west from 14 to 22 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 34 miles an hour.
Oh, boy.
Friday, probably not going to be the best day of the weekend. Saturday, improvement. Mostly sunny, high near 56. Not super warm, but sunny. Great day. Great day to get out on the wine trails.
Yes.
Honestly.
I agree.
Saturday night, it'll get down to about 44, be mostly cloudy. And then on Sunday, just a 30% chance of showers. Warmer, partly sunny, high near 66. So pretty good weekend. Monday, back to work. Just a small chance of showers with high near 70.
70?
Yep.
Oh, that's the number that I want to see consistently.
We're getting there. And May 1st is when? Monday?
Saturday.
So, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, by the next time that you come on, which will be end of May, I expect the weather to be consistently 65 and above.
I mean, Mother Nature's trying so hard. We've had a couple of setbacks, but that's just how it is here in New York. You expect that last little snow, you expect that last little cold, but
I'm over it now.
She's working her way up to better temperatures.
It's because we got that tease a few weeks ago, and now I keep being all right, where's the 70s? Where's the 75s? I'll take it.
I'm sick of my son asking me if he can wear shorts to school simply because the sun's out.
We used to wear shorts in the middle of winter. We didn't care.
Yeah, I know he doesn't care, but I'm like, no. I'm at least put shorts on under your sweatpants and take them off when I'm not looking.
Right.
I'm just sick of you asking me if you can wear shorts because it's 45 out.
That's lame all day. Well, you guys know my weekend plans. I have a a Cinco de Mayo party that I'm super excited about. Liam starts baseball, and I feel like it's getting us back to like normal times. We get to go watch his games. I'm excited about that. But you guys have anything interesting going on?
Not really.
No. My weekends are already starting to book up again, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
it's just, you know, you kind of like to wing it. Like maybe I'll go to
sports season starts for high schools.
Good.
My daughter's playing lacrosse. She's on the varsity lacrosse team. They open their season Friday night at home and then Saturday night in Webster.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I'm doing this weekend.
That's so weird to me still, because they play like different teams than I'm used to when I was in school.
Yeah, the classes and the sections have changed, it seems like.
Yeah. Minder's Waterloo Friday night. And still just 2 spectators per player.
Okay. That's so annoying.
I mean, that's better than none, though.
I know, but it's so annoying. Think of the grandparents that's what they live for. They want to go and they want to watch their kids.
Well, then they got to bribe the parents so they can go.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But overall, 10 out of 10 on my Mexican spread with the wines. They went great.
I planted a ton of grass in my yard last night.
Oh, no. Yep. Did you tell the environmental education people that we had last week?
No, I didn't call them. But no, I had a ton of bare spots due to some stuff we did in the last fall, and I felt like the conditions were finally right to grow some grass. Mm-hmm. So I raked the dirt spot and spread the seed and put some peat moss and watered it.
That's exciting.
And now, 10 days from now, I should see some grass.
It is really actually exciting to watch your grass grow.
I don't know if it's exciting. It is.
Not if you're the one who has to mow it.
Watching grass grow is not very exciting.
It is when all of a sudden there's a dirt spot and then 2 days later you're like,
10 days. 10 days.
Okay, well, when I saw, I was like, "Whoa, this is magic." She
didn't watch the first 8 days.
Probably.
Yeah, no, it's to me it's the opposite of exciting. It's like it takes a long time, and then when it finally comes up, then it's a little satisfying if it worked out.
Yeah. Okay. Once it's just a smooth.
Yep, and get the first mow when you get the first mow in.
Yeah.
Nice.
How did we end up on grass at the end of the show?
Because we're adults, and that's how it works.
You're right, but really, we are over the time that we had, but we just needed to.
We were late, so
even without the one little mishap, the churros, everything was perfect.
No, thanks, Catherine. This is great. I've had lunch already. Got a drinking buzz at 11:36 on Wednesday morning.
Don't you expect to, Jenna? Yes. That's why I bring the food on, to kind of help dull what we got going on. And it's just easy to get carried away.
Right.
No, it's fun. I look forward to it every month.
I can't wait till next month, and
I'm going to bring one wine and no food.
Oh, that sounds boring. But really, that's all the time we have. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a month. Thank you, everybody who joined us. If you enjoyed the show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back again next Wednesday, of course, and until then, enjoy your weekend here in the Finger Lakes.